How do they feel about, for instance, your diehard support for Ukraine?
Some of them like it. Some of them don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a guy text me the other day. He said, "Kennedy, you're wrong on Ukraine. And by the way, I watched it on TV. You look like my second wife." I said, "That's a pretty good cut, you know." But I'll probably, a lot of my people disagree with me on Ukraine.
Yeah.
But they don't see what I'm seeing. It's not just Putin. It's Xi.
Yes.
It's the Ayatollah. It's North Korea.
Yeah.
I've been to China many times. I met with President Xi. Here's what they think. They think America is in decline. They think they're in the ascendancy. Mm-hmm. While they built a ship, a boat, and a nuclear weapon while you and I have been talking. And they look at America, and what do they see in America? They see Americans debating whether a man can breastfeed.
Yes.
And they go,
Just feed.
Yeah, whether a man can breastfeed. Like that's subject to debate in all these cultural wars. And they're convinced, they take the long view, but they're convinced that they're rising, America's declining. We've got to show them they're wrong. But Xi is calling a lot of, Xi could end that war in Ukraine and settle the Middle East tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Really?
All he'd have to do is call Putin and say, "Putin, I want it stopped." And if Putin says, no, all Xi will say, "Look, I don't mean to embarrass you, but if you don't stop it, I'll punish you the rest of your natural life and you won't be running Russia anymore." And he would stop. Same thing with Iran. He can back them off in a phone call. But Xi, I'm telling you, I've seen the classified and unclassified information. He's behind a lot of this. And it started when President Obama drew a red line in Syria and Assad crossed it. It started when President Obama let Russia take Crimea. You think Russia didn't check with President Xi in China before he did that? And then it accelerated under President Biden.
And under Donald Trump, there was no incursions, there were no border invasions.
They're scared of Trump.
Iran was broke.
They're scared of Trump.
Right.
And you ask why. I'll tell you why. So the best example I can think of, Nolan Ryan, great pitcher, unbelievable fastball, strikeout king, still a major league strikeout record.
What's his name?
Nolan Ryan.
Nolan Ryan.
Okay. He most people know him because he has the most strikeouts in history. But what people also don't know is he hit 178 batters.
Right.
So what was his edge? The batters thought he was crazy. They didn't know whether he was going to throw a strike or throw at their head. Right. And it gave him a little bit of edge.
Yeah.
And that's what President Trump is like. He's unpredictable. And when he backed Israel and he went in and they took out those nuclear facilities in Iran, that alone made the world a much safer place. Because our enemies thought, whoa, this man will kill you and hurt you the entire time you're dying if you push him too far. If Biden had done that, we could have had peace a lot sooner, but it was never going to happen under President Biden.